Had a knack for it, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
A different look here for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Martin, and it's Springer in for Sexton. Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Here's Collier. He's got 6. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Uses the glass on the layup. Collier's got 8.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Halliburton outside. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
1:36 left in the opening quarter. Here's Collier, defended by Halliburton. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Now here's Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. 1:05 left in the first. Here's Siakam. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Mikhailuk. To the middle. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
And so it's Utah with it after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Mikhailuk. Drains the triple.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Down low. Just 3 on the clock. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 4. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
That free throw, no good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Turner. 11 points for him last game against Charlotte with a 9-footer. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Halliburton against George. Here's Mikhailuk. Off the mark there with a 3. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton finds Turner for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 11 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And play stops. A whistle there. What looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Now here's Mathurin, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
George against McConnell. George drives in, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Utah with another miss. Pacers leading by 11. Neesmith passes to Turner. McConnell outside. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Will it go? Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. Indiana's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside for McConnell. There's a screen by Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Jazz trail by 15. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Indiana with some changes. Toppin comes in for Siakam, and it's Walker in for Neesmith. Martin, he's checked in for Utah. Utah with the ball. 15-point game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, Indiana.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Pacers. Martin a screen. It's George on the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
McConnell outside. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And it's Utah with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Walker. Pass to Turner. Toppin outside. Now Matherin. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.